Cheers, guys.
All right, so right now we are getting ready to go to Austria for the Fat Ice Race, and I gotta say, Alex, are you excited?
Pretty excited, yeah.
He's all calm. All right, so we have like a 16-hour flight, Washington to Frankfurt, and then Frankfurt to Salzburg, right?
Yes.
All right.
And then a train.
Yes, and a train, an hour train. So stay tuned, lots of racing. Let's go get it. Let's go, Alex. Let's go. And we're super late. Literally have to probably run to the terminal. Started boarding while we were landing, so it's always good. And this is the long haul flight, so we have no time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I cut him.
Got him. Oh no. Time.
Are you okay back there?
Yeah. Next stop, Zell M.
Yeah, Schnitzel.
Schnitzel. Alex just had like the best schnitzel of his life from a train station. Next stop is Zell AMC. Thank God we finally made it through the canceled flight, the missed flight, all the delays, but now it's train time. And Alex says this is supposed to be an awesome train trip with some mountain views. Let's see if he's right.
So what we found out on this trip was that these trains actually ran. It was like almost every 20 to 30 minutes. Seats were super comfortable, and as you can see, you had great views the entire trip. So this was a great spot to sit back, relax, and just take in what Austria had to offer.
All right, we made it to Zell AM, and Alex, what happened?
We made a little mistake. We went to the right building, 34, but forgot to consider the fact that there was two other buildings that were, right next door to it that was actually our apartment.
So we sat outside for 20 minutes in this freezing cold weather, dying, and our house was next door. So check before you get here. Zell AM looks awesome, though. We're going to get ready for the pre-party, which is really pretty much what we're right now, and we're going to go hit it up. So stay tuned. All right, it is morning time. We are here now, and if you can see in the background, we've made it. Oh my God, the mountains here are fabulous. We're leaving our Airbnb and we're headed over to Fat Ice Race now, the actual track. And I think this is gonna be epic. So stay tuned, lots of content. We're here to take some epic photos. So I think this is gonna be really cool. Let's go.
So as soon as you make it to the ice race, like this is what you find. Just 550s sitting out on the ice. There were Ferraris, beautiful cars, but this one caught our eye, and I got some amazing photos. There's a group of photographers around it, and for good reason. And then around every corner, you never know what you're going to see. You get there early, you really get the good views. And then plus you get to see all the cars lined up, getting prepped to take on to the track for the very first time. And that Citroen just tore it up. Absolutely love that car. As soon as you get situated, it's off to the racetrack. Got to find a good spot to catch the best views. And this one did not let me down. The cars drift the corners hard. Here we have buggies, but they also had Porsches, Audis, even some of the old rally cars. One of my favorite parts, though, was seeing these electric Taycans hit the track. Cool part is who was driving it. Actually, Ferdy Porsche was in this green car and this green Taycan showing up, and I gotta be honest, he freaking crushed it. These cars handled excellent and well. They were put on a good show. I'm excited to see what Porsche does with these moving forward. And then off to the classic skiing behind the car. These were fun. Sometimes they fell. Sometimes the cars lost control, as this Mercedes does here. But it was all in good fun. Nobody got hurt. And, it was really interesting to look back at it and kind of get a homage to, when these races first started. One of the best parts of the whole race was walking the paddock. You never know what you were going to see. You never knew what kind of cars you were going to find. And what I like most was all the weird fashion and just the people. Here we got to see another 550s, spiders, custom roofs, RWBs. They were everywhere. It was just a really, really good time. And as you can see, Audi had an amazing setup right next to Roof, and you gotta love what they brought out. Their custom cars are just some of the best. Them and Singer are some of my favorite personally, but seeing Roof on site was really, really cool, and I'm glad I got to experience it. Plus, look at their jackets and their swag. It was awesome. And then you also saw the Kramer team out. They brought one of their race cars that they sell, and they were such a nice team. You were able to talk to them, get to know them, and just really take it all in. The experience on the paddock was probably the best part of this race, besides actually seeing the cars go around the circuit. One of my favorite spots was actually the Audi tent. Seeing the 641 horsepower, rally electric car was just something cool. This e-tron was just set up and it gained a lot of attention. I gotta say that this is probably one of my favorite cars that I saw the entire time, and for good reason. I mean, look at this thing. It's been on magazines, TV shows. I mean, it's been everywhere, and to see it in person was really, really cool. They also had this car out. I'm not quite sure what they were planning with it. I'm guessing it was a promo, but it looked pretty cool. And one of the highlights was, well, the new GT3. This is the brand new GT3 that just came out, and I gotta say, it looked pretty good, especially in the fat livery. I mean, just take it in. I think they did an excellent job. Subtle changes from the prior year, and in person, I think it looked really, really good. Of course, photographers and content creators are there trying to capture it.
All right, so this concludes the Fat Ice Race here in Austria, and I gotta say, it's been epic. If you are thinking about doing a fat race, you gotta do it. It is so much fun. Porsche just killed it. And I got to meet Ferdy Porsche. That was epic. He even signed a piece of my car for me. So if you're thinking about going, I highly, highly suggest it. Just do it. This has been a blast. All right, so now we're off to the after party. Stay tuned and go subscribe, do all that good stuff. Until next time.